In this video tutorial, we're going to update the yoga card layout from Lesson 3 using Flexbox. If you would like to pause the video and try this on your own, feel free to do so. You can check your results against mine when you're done. Let's get started. I have open the index.html file, and I modified the card layout structure by inserting an image element above the A element within the container. The source attribute was set to the correct image path, and a descriptive alt attribute was included to enhance accessibility. I'm going to go ahead and open up my style CSS file, and on the style CSS file, I added in explanatory comments throughout the CSS to provide clarity on each styling rule and to help support your understanding of the code. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to scroll down to where it has general styling for the container holding the cards. I'm going to update the CSS and use Flexbox to improve the layout. I will first focus on the container that holds all of the cards. I'm going to set the container to display flex, which turns it into a Flexbox layout. This allows us to easily control how the cards are arranged on the page. Next, I'll add flex wrap. This is important because it allows the cards to move onto the next row when the screen gets smaller instead of overflowing off the page. I'll then use gap to create consistent spacing between each card. This is the modern way to space elements in a layout instead of using margins. I'll also use justify content center to center all of the cards horizontally within the container. Finally, I'll add padding around the container to give the layout some breathing room. Now let's move on to the card styling. Each card uses the flex property with the value of 18.75 rem. This allows the cards to grow and shrink depending on the screen size, while starting at a base width of about 300 pixels. We also add a max width so that the cards don't become too large on wider screens. Next, I'll apply a white background, rounded corners, and a subtle box shadow. These styles help create a clean, modern card design with a slight sense of depth. I'll add padding inside each card to create space between the content and the edges, and I'll center the text and images for a clean layout. Since I updated the index.html file to include an image element within each card, I need to define the card image CSS rules to properly style the images. I'll set the image to a max width of 100% so it never extends beyond the width of the card. I'll use height auto to maintain the correct aspect ratio. I'll add a small margin below the image to create space between the image and the content below. And I'll use display block to remove any extra spacing that can appear under images. So I went ahead and I styled the Learn More button with different colors for each card and added a hover effect for interactivity. So you can read the comments for each one of these. The nth child pseudoclass is used to select an element based on its position within a parent element within its card. So number 2 would be the second card. Number 3 would be the third card. All right, I'm going to go down to the container style, and I want to ensure that our layout looks great on smaller devices. So I need to make some adjustments using media queries. So I'm going to go ahead and add in a flex direction of column, and I want to do align items center. And I want to add one more style, and I want to add the width to be 100%. This updated layout uses modern CSS techniques, including Flexbox and the gap property, to create a responsive and clean design without relying on older layout methods like floats or excessive margins.